Coaches are a direct result of teams winning or losing. Without coaches, players do not have a detailed plan of how to attack or defend against the competition or the market. Throughout your life experience, you have been on a team, whether it be in school, sports, extracurricular activities. There was always a coach or mentor there, guiding you through the obstacles and teaching you how to solve each situation. Bill Belichick is one of the greatest coaches and one of the people that I admire the most because he's been able to dominate the National Football League for over 20 years. I admire Bill because of the way he uses his strategies, his flexibilities, and running the New England Patriots as a business of ways to be successful. Belichick has been able to put strategies together that no team had be able to plan for. He finds loopholes in the rule book. For example, he'll take multiple penalties at the end of the game to run the time down when his team is winning. And he uses a lot of the momentum for his team, he uses it for the end. So, take for instance, if they win a coin toss at the start of the game and they get to choose between offense or defense, they choose to go defense first because then at the second half they can be the offense. And offense is always the fireworks. So, they want to start the second half with fireworks. And you have to keep your teams off balance, and he does that with his different formations. He changes his team from pass heavy to run heavy, and then his defenses to blitz heavy to coverage heavy. And he oftentimes switches that during games. He'll switch his formations in the game, and running off of the off balance, keeping teams off balance. Uh, Belichick has been able to be flexible with his strategy. He's been flexible throughout the years. At the start of his career, he was a run heavy and defensive heavy type of team. And then in the mid to late 2000s, he chose to be very pass heavy and use his offense to win games. And then you move to the early 2010s, and he started utilizing his tight ends as tight ends are usually used as linemen, but he was using them in a pass heavy attack and using them in runs and different formations that trick teams. And then if you move into today's game, he's reverted back to what made him, and that was a run heavy offense and a heavy defensive team. This has helped him create the team and run it as a business. Constantly innovating and being flexible has been able to help him build his business model. And one of the ways that Bill runs his team as a business is that he will not talk to outsiders. He doesn't talk to the media about team manners. He likes to keep things in house. And Belichick also hands all his players employee handbooks. They are treated as employees. You are an employee of the New England Patriots, and we'll teach you as one. And if there is necessary discipline that needs to be go, they don't care if you're the top player or if you're the 53rd person on the roster, which is the last person on the roster. They don't care. They want you to meet a certain standard, and that's these are the three biggest reasons why I admire Bill, is that he uses his strategies, his flexibility, and runs his team as a business to make sure that he's not complacent. Because if we are complacent, we will not be able to innovate and move to higher bounds.